Alright guys, it's Shalon with the Paradox Gaming Network, and today I am bringing you a series of Cram session videos for Archeage. This one is on Fresh Start. So, a lot of things to cover today. Not going to read the slide to you. If you want to hit pause real quick to see what we're going to talk about, now's the time to hit pause. So let's jump right into it. Archeage. The new server, the Fresh Start server, is a progression server. It is not a vanilla server. I'm hearing a lot of people say vanilla Archeage. That's absolutely what this is not. This is not taking us back to the 1.0 version of Archeage that we saw for North America and Europe release. Instead, this is a progression server that's on the 4.5 build. And so what that means is it's a 4.5 server with some modifications. So here is our current timeline of what that progression server is going to look like. We're launching on April 5th, and then a month later, some new stuff is going to become available. Really kind of wish that we knew what the time intervals between the other three were, but we weren't fortunate enough to get that yet. So the craft phase, that first month, what you're looking at is level cap of 50. We haven't seen a level 50 level cap in a long time. People are going to hit this in probably a day and a half. So we're going to see some really good PvP for a while. Big things, this is new. Accounts are limited to one character slot. That's going to be interesting. Not sure you can delete the character. I know you cannot delete the character if you've already made it with your Fresh Start early access pack. Some other things, you can look at this. I'm going to put the link to this below. But really important to know what's going to be available at each stage. Here is what you're going to get after 1 month. So again, look at it to know what you're going to be able to get into. A big thing though is the Ethereum gear tier becomes available 1 month in. Now, characters and zones, like I said, one character per account. This is a huge change because it limits early land access. Not only are the Blue Salt quests different, which I'm going to talk about in just a second, but you're going to have people having to create a bunch of different accounts. And I'm not sure if a lot of people are going to want to go through that much hassle. Another thing, when you start playing on the Fresh Start server, don't get confused when you hit level 5 and you don't get your second skill tree. Currently, we get our skill trees at 1, 5, and 10. On Fresh Start, you're going to get them at 1, 7, and 15. No dwarves and no warborn. This has turned off several people I know from playing on Fresh Start. They don't want to be that many months behind. But I will tell you guys, if you want to play a dwarf or a warborn, but you don't want to feel like you're going to be a bunch of months behind, start off with a character and then really focus on your infrastructure and your gear, your land, your empire, your network, and then don't spend time on bound quest items. Most of the things you're going to be able to get from honor, like gems and enchants, you can pass over to your new character. So if the dwarf and warborn not being available at launch is the big turnoff for you, just realize there are workarounds for it if you really want to rejoin Archeage on Fresh Start. Animar and Rakala are in game. That is another big one. Those are huge housing zones. So I highly recommend that if you like living there, scope those places out in the first 48 hours so that you can get there quickly when the land lock is off. Like I said, the new Blue Salt Brotherhood lines, the 8x8 farm requires level 30. There's a video in the description. Both these videos are done by me that walks you through getting that 8x8 farm. And then the 16x16 farm requires level 50. There's also a video for that. Now, a big change for the Fresh Start server is the 16x16 run for your farm does not require cargo. This is actually a well done change because people weren't going to want to risk a 48 gold investment to get their farm only to not get it. So bravo to the change on this. Actually, it ruins my plans. I planned on killing a bunch of people, moving that cargo, making some money. Instead, you're going to get issued a fake pack It's going to have no value, and it's going to despawn when dropped. Like I talked about, there's going to be a 48-hour land lock, no land placement for the first 2 days. Also, included under that, just to talk about that early land stuff, there's no mining drills, no majestic trees, and no rumbling Archeage trees anywhere in the cash shop. So that's good. Fresh Start, important notes on the economy, the economics of the Fresh Start server. RNG boxes will be there. I know this is a deal breaker for some people. The RNG boxes are there, so if that's going to be a problem for you, you're forewarned. Apex is going to be available. Tryon has said that XL made the decision. Apex is going to be included in the new economic model. So if that's a problem for you, you're forewarned. Free-to-play accounts are available. This is not Archeage Prime. Unfortunately, that is something that the majority of the North American player base wanted. They wanted a subscription-only model. XL said no. Early access packs are there. You can get your name reservation and a handful of credits for $9.99, or you can get your name reservation, a lot of credits and some goodies for $99. And there are going to be founder packs available. I don't have the contents of those yet, or I would have shared them. Gear. Gear is going to be limited to Magnificent, which means no Obsidian. And I haven't gotten 100% confirmation on the Arya's autographs yet. Now, a lot of people are going to say, Jalan, you have to be 55 to go in a Miss Song. But yes, that is true. So we can't get into Miss Song, but you don't need to go into Miss Song to make the Arya's autograph. So not sure about that one. Illustrious gear will drop in Aurora, so that might influence your changes. There is no Hostile gear anymore. There's no Hostile weapons on Fresh Start. So you might do your grinding in Aurora to try to get some of that early Illustrious gear. Greater dungeons will be available. World bosses will be available. So there will be some ways to pick up some pieces of gear. And the big one. Guys, you need to be aware of this one, especially all my Care Bears. You're near and dear to my heart. Combat is enabled in housing zones on the Fresh Start server. That means you're not going to be able to just stand in Yinister or Cinderstone in your housing zone and be safe. This is a huge change from the current model. In the current model, you can stand in your housing zone and never get attacked unless it's at war. So I want everyone to be aware of that change. Okay, now I know they're selling 2 packs, and I know the $10 pack is really designed so people can get in there, reserve their name, make their character, save some time on launch date. If you're not too concerned about your character name, but you don't want to spend a bunch of time tinkering with your character on launch day, I'm going to show you a way to duplicate your character on Fresh Start, or a way that you can create your character early, and then you'll be able to just import the template. Big thing here is when you save this, it's going to go into your wherever your Archeage document, wherever your documents and then your Archeage folder is. It's going to go in the user folder, and it's going to custom. Now, if you have a bunch of clients open right now and you're going to do this, I recommend you close all your clients, go down to 1. That way you know it's going to go into the user folder. If not, you'll just have to pay attention on the screen where it goes. Okay, so as you can see, I'm in game and I am on Jalan. He is rocking my very, very sexy Inquisitor's robes. By the way, I think you all should start a petition that I should get this costume for free on Fresh Start for video making, because it's like, you know, the chibi. It's Jalan's look. Anyway, click on Salon, and it's going to tell you that you're going to be removed from the game, basically. Still vulnerable, blah, blah, blah. Now, here you go. Here's Jalan. And let's say I want to make, you know, this exact character. I don't want to make any changes. I want to make Jalan on the Fresh Start server. Well, that's exactly what I've done. I've saved my appearance. And then I'm going to go video, just so I can say, I'm going to save this appearance as video. And there it is. It pops up at the top, Haranian Mail _ video saved. Now, say I don't like my character. Say I don't like this hairstyle. Jalan needs a makeover, whatever. Make all your changes. Go in here. Do your individual changes. You know, pick your, you know, your default character types. None of these look like a Jalan to me. But say, oh, okay, say I wanted that. I want this to be Jalan's new look. You know, then all I'd have to do is save that. Now, these are the defaults, so you could just pick that easily. But, you know, you want to make your changes. You know, you want to have a very specific and set character for go time. play around in the salon, hit save, you'll be good to go. Best part is since I don't have a salon certificate on me, I can't accidentally mess up Jalan. I can then hit exit, and there I go. I'm my same stunning self. Okay, guys, and then for my sources, don't bother trying to copy these down. All my links to all my sources are in my description. If you want to check out the Twitch live stream where they talk about some of this stuff, I've linked the video for you. I've also linked the fresh start, that progression thing, so as they update it, you'll be able to follow along with the updates. I've also put those 2 Blue Salt Brotherhood links below. What's up next? You're going to be seeing a 4.5 patch notes cram session, and Archeage, what is Archeage cram session, so you can share it to new players or people you're trying to get to come try the game. And then I'm doing one on naval arenas because naval arenas have vastly changed. As always, here's all the ways to get in touch with me. I am Jalan #8446 on the Discord. That Discord link should work. If not, friend me. I'll get you into my Discord. I run a Discord channel called Archeage 101. If you're new to Archeage and you want to get some help going into fresh start, come on in, jump in. I have a bunch of people that are qualified. I'm going to be promoting a couple of associate professors in there. If you want to catch me live, I'm doing a show, a couple of weeknight shows. You'll just have to you'll have to check my Twitch channel, my schedule to see what nights I'm doing it. But I do Archeage 101 live every Friday at 10 Pacific, 1300 Eastern, and 1800 GMT. And then as always, I got to thank my sponsors, Jonathan Bentley and Jaywort. They have sponsored me through Patreon for a long time. Makes it possible for me to do all those Apex giveaways that I've been doing lately. And that's it, guys. Make sure to share this around to all the people that need to know about the fresh start. And then be checking out all the other cram session videos that I'm going to be putting out today and later this week. Hey, you. Yes, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Hit that subscribe button. Watch a couple of more videos. Go check out our website.